Hello everyone, this is Suchi. Welcome back to my channel. In our last videos, we got to know about the parts present in the digestive system and the salivary glands and other glands that help in the digestion of the food that we take inside. Now, in our this video, let's get to know about how exactly the digestion takes place in the human beings. We take the food through the mouth. So now the mouth is the first and the foremost part of the digestive system from where the food enters the alimentary canal. It is comprised of two major parts, tongue and teeth. Tongue. It is highly muscular sensory organ present at the floor of the mouth. It has taste buds and helps in mixing food with saliva, and it also helps in the speech. Teeth. These are the hard structures present on the bones of the lower and the upper jaw. The types of the teeth are incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. Teeth helps in cutting, grinding, and chewing the food. We eat various types of food, so the food has to be processed to form smaller units. This is done by crushing the food with our teeth. As the lining of the alimentary canal is soft, to enable the smooth passage of the food in the canal, it is wetted with saliva. This saliva is produced by salivary glands. Saliva contains an enzyme called salivary amylase, which helps in the breakdown of complex food into its simplified smaller units, which are easy to observe from the alimentary canal. Here, the salivary amylase breaks down the complex molecule, that is starch, into simple sugar. The food is mixed thoroughly with the saliva and moved in a regulated manner along the canal. The lining of the canal has muscles that contract rhythmically in order to push the food forward. This rhythmic movement occurs all along the canal and is called as peristaltic movement, and this process is called as peristalsis. The second part of the digestive system or the alimentary canal is pharynx. This is located just behind the mouth, which communicates with esophagus. The third part is esophagus. It is a thin and long muscular tube that leads into the stomach. When we swallow the food from the mouth enters the stomach through pharynx and esophagus. Now, the stomach is the fourth part of the digestive system. The food from the mouth is taken to the stomach through the food pipe, that is esophagus. Stomach is the most dilated J-shaped part which expands when the food enters it. It serves as the storehouse of the food. The muscular walls of the stomach help in the mixing of the food with more digestive juices. The digestion in stomach is taken care of by the gastric glands present in the wall of the stomach. These glands release hydrochloric acid, a protein digesting enzyme called pepsin, and mucus. Hydrochloric acid kills bacteria ingested with food. It acts on proteins present in the food. The mucus protects the inner lining of the stomach from the action of acids. The exit of the food from the stomach is regulated by a sphincter muscle which releases the food in small amounts into the small intestine. Now, coming to the small intestine. This is the site of the complete digestion of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. It receives the secretions of liver and pancreas, which helps for the digestion of these complex nutrients. Small intestine is the longest part of the alimentary canal, which is fitted into a compact space because of extensive coiling. The length of the small intestine differs in all organisms depending upon their food habits. For example, the herbivorous animals have longer small intestine than the carnivorous animals because the herbivorous animals takes grass or cellulose, which is more difficult to digest, and the carnivorous animals take inside the meat, that is fat, which is easily digestible. Bile juice from the liver changes the acidic food from stomach into alkaline form. Pancreatic enzymes to act on the food. Bile salts break the large fat globules into smaller globules, increasing the efficiency of enzymatic action. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice, which contains enzymes like trypsin and digesting proteins and lipase for breakdown of emulsified fats. The walls of the small intestine contain glands which secrete intestinal juice. The enzymes present in it finally convert the protein into smaller units, that is, amino acids, the complex carbohydrates into glucose, and the fats into simplified fatty acids and glycerols. Digested food is taken up by the walls of the intestine. The inner lining of the wall of the small intestine has numerous finger like projections called villi, which increase the surface area for absorption. The unabsorbed food from small intestine is sent into the large intestine. Now, large intestine is of shorter length and wider in diameter than small intestine. Large intestine do not secrete any enzymes. It absorbs more water, which makes the undigested food material into semi-solid feces, which passes into the rectum and are removed from the body via anus. The expulsion of the undigested food remains from the alimentary canal is called defecation. Now coming to rectum, it is the last and the broad chamber like structure that serves to store fecal material temporarily. Anus, it is the end point of the alimentary canal. It helps in the exit of waste material. This process is regulated by anal sphincter. So this is how the food that we eat is digested and absorbed in the human body. This was all about the digestion. So let's wind up here. Please watch, share and comment. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and click on the bell to get the notifications of my new videos. Thanks for watching.